Hi there guys. Now this time, rather than solving a quadratic equation by completing the square, we're going to use the formula, which we've just proven how to do by completing the square. So you should remember that you have to label the coefficients. So we have A is 3, B is a positive 7, and C is negative 4. So let's remind ourselves of the formula. So it's negative B plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Alright. So normally when you would do this you'd have a calculator, but again this is a non-calculator exam, so we're going to get it down to our third form, basically until the point you would need a calculator. So it's negative b, so if b is 7, that's minus 7, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's going to be 49, minus 4 times a times times c, which is negative 4. Let's make this a bit longer. All over 2a, 2 3s are 6. So let's start to tidy up. So we've got basically 4 3s are 12, times 4 is 48. So we've got 49 plus 48, which is 97 all over 6. Now what we have to do here is think, is this a surd? What I mean is, does this have any square factors? So go through your times tables. I know it's not in the 2s and therefore not in the 4s. If I add these, 9 add 7 is 16, which is not in the 3s. It's definitely not in the 5s. It's not in the 6s. That is a surd. That is a prime number, essentially, what it is. So therefore, we cannot actually go any further. So that's it done. Now, if you had a surd here, you just have to go one step further and just simplify that surd. But that is it. Let's try and make another one. Let's try this one. So we've got, so I'm just waiting for my computer. So we have 4x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. So I'm going to go a bit faster. So negative b, so if that's b, that has to be a positive 3. Square root of minus 3 squared, well, that's 9, minus 3 times minus 3. Take away 4ac, so it'd be 4 times negative 2. All over 2a, and 2 4s are 8. So we're going to have 3 plus or minus the square root of 4 4s are 16, and double that is 32, so that's negative 32. 9 minus negative 32 is plus 32, therefore giving us 41 all over 8. That's going to bug me, so just tidy that up a bit. And that's also a surd, so we cannot go any further. So it looks like most of the time they give it to you in this form. But just so you know what I mean, if you had this, you'd be expected to say, well, that's the same, and therefore 2 root 10s. But the two examples I've chosen, you can't go any further than that.